Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay. Today we're going to be thinking about tens and ones. Now I know you haven't got the equipment like we do in school, and some of you might not need it, but I've got a couple of ideas that you could use just in case. So ideally, if you've got Lego or Duplo, that would work the best because you could build a 10 using 10 ones, because we know one 10 is made up of 10 ones, and then use single bricks as ones. And like I say, you could use Duplo as well. Haven't got anything like that, just choosing two items so that it represents a 10 and one represents a ones. So let's take dolls and cars. Your doll could be a 10, your cars could be a 1. As long as you remember that, that's absolutely fine. So some of you might not need it, but let's see how we get on. I have got lots of visuals as we go through, so let's see. So first of all, we've got 20 add 10. So just adding 10s at the minute. We're good at counting in tens, forwards and backwards. So this is just like this. What's 10 more than 20? So we've got the visual here. So we might need to do 10, 20, 30. Some of you will just know 20, and then adding another 10 is 30. 60 add 10. So again, we don't need to count the 60. We can just start at 60, and then we know adding another 10 when we're counting in tens is 70. A little bit trickier this time because we've got three numbers to add up. 50, add 10, add 10. So again, we've got our 50, and then we know adding another 10 is 60, and then adding another 10 is 70. This one is a little bit trickier because it's 20, add 20, add 10. So again, lots of different strategies that people will use. It depends what works for you. So some people will know that 20 and 20 is 40. Because they know 4 and 4, 2 and 2 is 4, and therefore 20 and 20 is 40, and then add your 10 makes 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So well done for whichever strategy you used for that, if you got all those right. So how many cupcakes have we got here? So I want to know how many 10s and how many ones we've got. So I want you to have a little bit of a think, pause the video. How many 10s, how many ones, and how would we write that as an addition number sentence and maybe in a cherry diagram? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s and 3 ones. So I would write it like that. So Turtle thinks, so 5 add 3 equals 53. Is he right? I don't think he is, because when we write 53, we don't write it as a 5, do we? We write it as, hopefully you're all saying it, a 50. So it's 50 and 3 makes 53, because actually 5 is just 5 ones, isn't it? It's not 5 10s. That's 5 10s. That's 5 ones, and 5 and 3 makes 8. So that would be wrong, wouldn't it? So always remember when we're working with 10s and ones, that is a 50. That's the 10s, isn't it? Okay. And then your ones to then make 53. Because remember, that 3 is sitting over that 0. That 0 is what we call a placeholder. And the 3 is sitting over it to keep it in place. Is that 0? All right. It's hidden behind them. So which is the odd one out this time? So we've got 85 equals 5 add 80. Then we've got 85 is the whole, with 80 and 5 as the part. Then we've got some sweets. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 85 sweets. Then I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So which is the odd one out? It is the 10s and ones, isn't it? Because that represents 58, not 85. So again, another common error is we switch it round and we end up with 5 10s and 8 ones rather than 8 10s and 5 ones. So well done if you did that. So now it's over to you. I want you to complete these to describe each number. So I want you to look at the number and tell me how many 10s does it have and how many ones. So I want you to write this out in your books. So write the number and then write has, however many 10s and however many ones. So pause the video and have a go. And here are the answers for you. So 39 has 3 10s and 9 ones. 70 has 7 10s and 0 ones. 12 has 1 10 and 2 ones. And 56 has 5 10s and 6 ones. So give yourselves a tick if you got those right. If you didn't, maybe have a look and see where you went wrong. And don't forget at the end, you're going to send it all across to me on Tapestry. So now we've got used to our tens and ones, we're going to just write some addition sentences to match our part-whole model. So here we have, how many tens have we got there? We've got 10, 20, 30 and 1, so that makes 31. So I want you to have a go at writing 4 addition sentences to match the part-whole model. So we want a part add a part equals a whole, and we can do that 2 ways, and a whole equals a part add a part. So pause the video and have a go. If you're not sure, then just keep watching because you're going to have a go at another one in a minute. So we could have 30 add 1 equals 31. 30 add 1 equals 31. We could switch that around to make 1 add 30 equals 31. So remember, we have 2 part add part equals whole, and the next 2 are going to be whole equals part add part. So we could have 31 equals 30 add 1, and 31 equals 1 add 30. So again, just switching those around to give us our number sentences. Well done if you did that. If you weren't sure, hopefully you are now, because we have done lots of this and you can have a go at some of your own. So I've done one here for you. So here is our whole as 27, a part as 7 and a part as 20. What I want you to do is write the 4 number sentences to match. So remember, a part add a part equals a whole. I'm going to do that twice. And a whole equals a part add a part, and you're going to do that twice as well. So I want you to have a go at doing this one, and then I want you to make up 2 of your own. So choosing 2 different numbers for your whole. It must be bigger than 10, less than 100. Okay, I haven't looked at those numbers yet, so it's got to be between 99 and 10. And what I want you to do is do this one and then 2 more, and then don't forget to send it over on Tapestry, because I do look forward to seeing your work. I've seen lots of children's work and you're working super hard at home. I am super proud of all of you. Keep it up. Take care, everybody.